Hey everyone, it's Keela here, and today I'm sharing my take on day 10 of the 12 Days of Summer Scraplifts on Scrap Squad. Now today's scrap lift features lots of pattern paper. Now I do love pattern paper, but I do struggle with lots of pattern paper, and especially lots of different patterns as well. So I'm going to do a slightly different take on today's lift, just to tone it down a little bit with the pattern, by having a little bit more white cardstock on my background. I've picked this beautiful summery floral paper from the kit, and I've cut a strip for the bottom and a strip for the top as well. Now I'm not going to have the pattern paper that's in the middle. I'm going to just leave my cardstock white, and I just feel like it works a little bit better for me. With scrapping as well in a smaller scale, lots and lots of patterns does kind of feel like it's a little bit too much. So I've decided to have a little bit more of my white cardstock showing on this page. Now I am going to mat my photos with another pattern paper from the kit, and it's this beautiful red, and it's got kind of like pink floral details on, which is quite subtle. It's not too much pattern, so I'm adding that there. I've got one of the cut apart tags, which I love these from the Simple Stories collections. It just creates more embellishments for you. So again, it's got that beautiful floral pattern. So I tuck that in above my photographs. Now the photographs that I'm scrapbooking today are of Darcy, and these were taken last summer, and she was playing with her water table, and just enjoying herself. It looks like it was a really, really hot sunny day, and she just loves playing in the water and things. So, and in these photographs as well, they're very, very pink. The water table's pink. There's a slide in the background which is also pink. Her glasses are pink. So I did want to use quite a bit of pink, but kind of add in a few other colours as well, just to kind of tone it down just a little bit. I'm now cutting a cut apart to tuck in at the side of my photos. Now in the original layout there was 3 photographs. I'm only using 2 just because I would not be able to fit a third photograph unless I'd got smaller ones printed. I think if I'd got them printed in 3x2, I possibly could have fit 3 along, but definitely at this size I can only fit 2 with, you know, the size of my page. So I've added a little cut apart at the side, and this is going to be where I attach my embellishments and where they sit at the side of my photo. I am going to mat my photos with some white cardstock, just so that they pop off the page a little bit more, because at the moment with all the pinks in the photograph and then the red having the pink in as well, and lots of the, you know, the pink flowers and things, they don't kind of pop off, they kind of just blend in. So I wanted to make sure that they stood out, because obviously the photographs are the main focus of our pages. I'm now starting to attach some of my pattern papers before I start looking at embellishments. I am distressing the edges just because I like the extra texture that this adds to my pages. And I do use my T-square ruler just so that I get them straight, because in the original layout there's lots of straight lines. So I didn't want anything to really appear wonky on the page. I wanted everything to be straight like it is in the original layout. Now in the original layout as well, they've used a doily as a layer. I'm not adding a doily in mine. Like I said, I've added the cut apart kind of in place of the doily instead. I love the colours in this collection. The colours are just, I don't know, they just make you feel all summery. They definitely work really well with my photographs, because, you know, a lot of my photos obviously are of my children, and a lot of the toys and things that they play with in the summertime are very bright and colourful, so this collection works so well. Just attaching down my mat that's going to have my photos sat on. Again, making sure that's straight using my T-square ruler. And I did go off camera and map my photos in white cardstock, like I said, and I really do think this helps make them pop off the page a lot more. I'm going to, I think, commit to sticking my tag down soon. Oh, this is where I decide that on the original they have like a strip of pattern paper at the top of the photo map, and because I brought the blue in with my cut apart that's going to be at the side of my photo, and as well if you look at the tag, the like the whole reinforcer piece is in this blue as well, so I thought just a little strip of that blue at the top of there will just tie everything in together. And this was actually the branding strip. Now I know the Simple Stories branding strips aren't the full length, you know, the full 12 inches along, but they do have some pattern on them that you can definitely use for little bits of pattern on your layouts. I always save them because they can be just that perfect little bit of pattern that you need to add into somewhere. Now I'm having a look at some embellishments and kind of deciding on what I'm going to use on this page. I do use this foam sticker from the title sticker, you know, the title foam pieces. I am finding that these titles are way too big for my layouts, but there is a lot of other things on there that are usable. There's lots of the hearts, which I've used lots of them so far. There's also little icons as well, like this sunshine. It reads Hello Sunshine, which I think is perfect for a dice layout, and it's perfect as well to have at the top of the page because obviously the sun's up in the sky. I'm now having a flick through some of the die cuts that we got in the kit to see what I want to add to my layout. I've got a bucket and spade, which even though she wasn't playing in the sand and she wasn't at the beach, her water table has buckets and spades and things with it as well. I'm going to use this Sunny Days piece for my title. I am going to cut down the border a little bit around the edge because I find that the borders around the edges of these title pieces are really big. So I am going to just trim that down a little bit. I have already done it on the word sunny, and I'm going to come back and do that on the word days as well. I'm looking at the sticker sheet now just to see if there's anything else I want to bring in. I can't quite see what I'm putting down right now, but I do add like a little bottle of sun cream, which again is perfect for this story. I am going to fussy cut out a little crab. Again, we're not at the beach, but I just think he's adorable. And he adds a little pop of red in the corner. I'm going to bring in some word stickers as well. This one reads Made for Summer. It doesn't actually stay there. I do move it down to the bottom cluster shortly. And I'm just looking, I love adding little things, you know, like the words and little embellishments and things. That's why sometimes you can get such big die cuts and I'm like, oh, where am I going to put that? So I do love it when I can add lots of little things to my clusters. I think I'm now having a look at, now I've skipped forward completely, and I'm showing you now all my embellishments stuck down. I've committed to everything now on this page, and I'm going to bring in some sequins from my stash. I've got some blue ones, which I'm not sure where I got these from, probably from some sort of crafty shop or like cheap shop or something like that, but they're a lovely colour of blue and they work so well with this collection. So I'm going to dot those around a little bit in my clusters as well. And that's my layout finished. Here are my close-ups. Please do check out the Scrap Squad Facebook group and join in with today's scrap lift. Thank you for watching. Bye.